Welcome to our 5 on 5. Pleased to be joined today by Steve Niemela, wildlife biologist with the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife. Good to see you again, man. How are you?
Nice to see you. Good, thanks.
So we're here today to talk about some meetings you're holding in the next couple weeks for ranchers concerned about wolves. What's this all about?
Yeah, so on September 7th and 8th, we're going to be hosting with a lot of partners, including actually the Jackson County stockmen. We're going to have a workshop on how to use non-lethal techniques to deter wolves and other predators from taking livestock. Yeah.
Okay, and is the wolf populations are rising here in Jackson County, correct?
Yeah, we have reason to believe the wolves are expanding. We're getting reports from the public from different areas. We've had some investigations and one probable attack on sheep on the coast over in Curry County now. So yeah, wolf populations are increasing.
Okay, and is there something that ranchers are doing that they shouldn't be doing right now?
Well, the main thing that any rancher, any producer can do right away is look at your landscape, look for carcasses and bone piles, because we know after watching a lot of wolves with radio telemetry equipment that they will stop at carcasses, they will stop at bone piles. So the main step people can do before they have wolves and have problems with wolves is really start cleaning up their ranches. And bone piles are a traditional way people have dealt with carcasses for a long time, but in the presence of wolves, that can very much be an attractant to your property.
Interesting. Okay, so how much territory around their property should we be looking at? Because these wolves they cover a lot of territory.
Sure. Yeah. Really, anywhere in Jackson County where there is a known bone pile, that's a possible spot where wolves could stop and set up. And we've seen it time and again where they come across a bone pile, they come across a number of carcasses, and they'll hang out there. Okay.
What sort of non-lethal methods that you talk about should ranchers be looking into?
Well, there's a lot of different things people can do, and they can get a lot more information at this workshop. So free registration online, jacksoncountyeventbrite.com. We're going to have a whole day of seminars with a lot of really good speakers, including ranchers that have lived with wolves over in Eastern Oregon, a 4-term county commissioner over in Idaho that has dealt with wolves, and plus local elected officials. And also, on top of all that, there's going to be a free barbecue cooked by the Jackson County stockmen, paid for by the Watchable Wildlife Foundation. So there's a lot of things people can do, but really coming to that seminar is going to be really a great opportunity to learn a lot. And we'll also have a lot of us there that are going to be willing to listen to the ranchers' perspectives too.
Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Sure.
Much more in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. We're going to hear with Steve Niemela from the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife. So we're talking about some meetings you guys are holding in the next couple of weeks, kind of talking about what options are available for ranchers who are dealing with wolves. How many wolf attacks have we had in Jackson County this year?
Well, going back to January 2014, we've had 14 confirmed attacks associated with the rogue pack, both here and in Klamath County. Mm-hmm. Now, most of those were livestock, but we actually had 2 guardian dogs and 1 domestic dog. So that's quite a total. Overall, across the whole couple counties, that might not seem like a lot of animals, but it's relatively few ranchers that are being affected. And I can tell you, for those folks that are affected, it's a really big deal for them. So there's the economic toll of the lost livestock, but these folks are also staying up all night long. They hear the wolves howling. They're out on their ranch trying to protect their livestock. And so in addition to the economic toll, there's also an emotional toll and just a toll in their resilience to get up and do the other things they need to be doing.
Mm-hmm. And I was about to ask you that, of how many of these, are these spread all over the place, or are these kind of repeat attacks at the same ranches?
So they're generally just a handful of places where these wolves keep showing up and causing damage. So we're working directly with those landowners on some of the non-lethal techniques that will be discussed at the seminar, again on September 7th and 8th.
Yeah, and that's at the Jackson County Expo, correct?
That's at the Jackson County Expo in the Watchable Wildlife Building. Okay,
now since we're talking about non-lethal methods, at what point are ranchers able to defend with weapons their livestock?
Well, so right now we're under full federal protection. So we work really closely with our partners, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, which again, in terms of non-lethal, they've been put an incredible amount of effort into fladry and other non-lethal deterrents on some of these problem areas. But right now there is no lethal control option in Western Oregon because of that federal protection.
Okay, and it does sound like there's a lot of, obviously, Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife isn't alone in this. It seems like there's a lot of, I don't know if collaboration is the right word, it seems like there's a lot of organizations working together to fix this problem.
Yeah, we have some great collaborators on this project. I mentioned the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, so they've been a great partner just in management of wolves throughout their history here, but we also have USDA Wildlife Services. On this seminar coming up, the Jackson County Stockmen have been really helping out with promoting it, planning it. As I mentioned before, they're providing the free barbecue after the event. The Watchful Wildlife Foundation provided money. The Expo is providing the building to have it. Soil and Water Conservation is helping with distribution of information. Same with OSU Extension. And of course, Jackson County and their Wolf Advisory Committee has just been instrumental in planning this whole activity.
Okay, and you said again, September 7th and 8th, and JacksonCountyEventbrite.com is where people should go?
Yep, they can go there, free registration, a lot of information be provided, free barbecue, and then on the second day, we'll actually have a site visit if people are interested in that, where we'll look at a local ranch and see some of these things deployed on the ground.
Interesting. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you as well.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.